was performed from the early Roman Empire right up until the end. We have evidence of it in Livy and going up to the writer Vegetius, who refers to it specifically as the Sacramentum Militare. In the early versions of it, soldiers swore their oath to the consuls who were leading the armies at the time. But with the rise of Augustus, that shifted from the consuls to the body of the reigning emperor or emperors if they were co-reigning at the same time. The idea behind it being that they were pledging their allegiance not just to the emperor, to the body of the emperor, but through those bodies the divine presence of Rome itself, the embodification of the divinity and the sacredness of Rome. So the act of swearing their lives, their loyalty and their service to the emperors became an act of service, of deification, of supplication to Roma herself. So what you're going to see is a short reenactment of how we think this rite might have looked at based on the fragments that have existed. Vegetius, who wrote in the 4th century, summarized the oath, so we've excavated a little bit of that here today in Latin, recreated it. And there are two other writers, well, at least one writer, Ammianus Marcellinus, who talks about the rite in two different versions. The first one was when the Emperor Julian ascended to the throne, and he had his soldiers swear command and allegiance to him by pointing the swords to their throats. But that was an emergency, an act of usurpation. And another event where Procopius, who was also usurping, moved through Constantinople and ordered the legions that were there to swear to him. So even in the 4th century, under the Christian emperors or emerging Christian emperors, the sacred military oath still had a powerful impact upon the soldiers. So you see a shift from the divine rites, the divine gods of Rome, gradually percolating down into the Christian religion, and God, Christ, and the Holy Ghost supplanting and then becoming embodied as the divinities that the soldiers then swore to. So I think we're now going to enact that rite for you now.